Hello there. It has been a while on the channel. Reason being that I was either busy working or when I wasn't working I actually went skiing and I didn't have time to edit the videos yet, and I've got some videos for you this time. Happy for you to see what I've been up to the last couple of weekends. So yeah, here we go. Hello, we're here today at the Testival, free ski Testival in Saalbach Hinterglemm. We just arrived. Well, actually, we already had our first run behind us. Testing today a couple of different skis. Looking forward to what's available. The weather so far is actually quite nice. It's very nice and dry. Unfortunately, the ski conditions or the snow conditions aren't the best. But we'll make do. We're gonna have a good time, so looking forward to it. As you can see, we were at the last two stops of the Freeride Testival this season. They were in Saalbach and Stubaier. In general, they had 5 stops, and we just had the last 2 of them. At Saalbach, which was the first stop, the snow conditions weren't the best for freeride skiing. The snow was mostly frozen, hard pack, even off trail was quite frozen. The first ski that I tried was the Headcore 117 and 140 centimeters length. And despite those conditions, it actually felt quite good. I was able to really let it go, even on piste. It felt quite nice. Yeah, and it was a very good, nice ski to go. But then after that, I went for the Revolt 114 in 184 centimeters, which was a totally different ski. Pretty much something more freestyle oriented, I guess, a bit more playful. And on those conditions, I really had issues shutting down the ski, shutting down the speed of it. And on the hard pack, I actually slipped. I actually slipped once, and the other times I caught myself just in time. But really, as soon as we got a little bit of speed and you try to shut it down, it wasn't the most fun ski, at least in those conditions. And because of that, I changed my mind afterwards, and I went for something more appropriate for the snow. The first one I tried was the Line Blade, which was a really fun ski to try carve a bit. But even that had some issues at high speeds. It started to vibrate a bit. The shovels vibrated a bit. But I can really imagine that in softer conditions, that's going to be a really fun ski to play around with. Since Line and K2 share the stands, I wanted something more stable from K2, and I went with the Mindbender 89 Ti, which might have been one of the best choices of the whole day, if it weren't for the last ski which I tried. There was a Kessler MX88 in 174. Unfortunately, I didn't take a video of it, but that was really the ski that probably went best on these conditions. Really, really stable, really good ski to just really have some speed on and really feel confident with. Well, as always, I don't want to really give you ratings of skis or anything in that regard, and even my ski tests aren't that reliable, because I think it always depends on the way you ski, how good you ski, the conditions, and yeah, that's basically why I don't want to really go too deep into any of those reviews. But yeah, suffice to say, it was really nice to ski overall and test different gear. The next weekend, we went to Stubaier Glacier. As you can see in this video, the technology didn't want to work. My talking went into nowhere because I didn't record any sound. Again, the weather was great, and this time the snow conditions were really good. While it wasn't a lot of fresh, deep powder, we could at least get into some untracked terrain and really have some fun. This time I went for Atomics first and tried out the new Maverick 115 Ti. But somehow that ski just isn't something for me. I really couldn't get it to drive properly. Even had the shovels cross constantly, and it just wasn't the nicest ski for me to ski around with. So after my confidence already lacked a little bit, and I thought it's my technique that's again not the best, I went for another atomic ski, this time the Bend 120, and that was a totally different ski, totally different experience. I was able to ski it actually nice on piste, but much nicer off piste. Obviously, that was a really fun ski to just go off piste a bit. And in the end, I tested the Headcore 117 to finally give that ski some conditions that it deserves. And that was really nice to go in deeper snow with it. And interestingly enough, both the Head and the Atomic Bend 120 really were fun for me to go into and really do some hop turns, and was able to do them. And despite all my waffling on skis and deep powder in the last video, I was actually at some point thinking there's just me lacking the skill to do it. And those both skis actually showed that I was able to do it. It was actually nice to do it. I tried again on my Salomon QST 98, thinking that it's maybe I just learned how to do it, or the conditions are the perfect one for it. But again, immediately my tails hooked up, and that just really shows that it must be material. Of course, don't want to say that I'm the greatest skier all of a sudden, but that really showed me that for my ability and my size and probably weight, that's something that the QST 98s aren't the best skis to go into deep powder and do those hop turns. So I will probably try to just drive them a little bit differently in these conditions. Definitely will go into those conditions again, but yeah, we'll try to play around a bit differently with them, and at some point probably add a different ski to the quiver as well, to just have something else to play around with. In the end, I really enjoyed the Freeride Testival. Really absolute amazing event. Everyone there is super nice. You can test lots of different gear, material. You can chat with the people, and even if you've got some more time or are better prepared than me, you can join some guided tours or workshops. All around, it's a really fun experience, and I wish I would have had more time to do them, but it was really great. I'm sure I'll visit them the next season again and maybe do a little bit more what they offer. So really great. What's next for the channel? Again, I'll try to be more consistent in uploading different topics. I've got some things lined up, and the next thing that I'm about to do is close of the season, probably in Saalbach. We are going for a week of ski holidays, and I'll try to just capture some experiences on about Saalbach. And this time we apparently have fresh snow there, so looking forward to that, and we'll report back. Talk to you then.